All right, here he is, the UFC middleweight king, the Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Back-to-back wins over Yoel Romero. Hard to quantify, though, how difficult those 50 minutes against Yoel Romero were and what type of toll it might take on Whittaker here moving forward.
Yes, but after the Romero fights, there was a lot of time in between fights for Whittaker, which allows you to recover. Because you hear the stories about the guys that say they fight Yoel. No one's like him. No one feels like him. But Robert Whittaker was able to manage that over the course of two very, very difficult fights. And he was able to do that because of the fantastic cardio, the great wrestling mentality, and also the unbelievable striking and the ability to stare down the barrel of a loaded shotgun in Yoel Romero's left hand and feel safe. That allowed Robert Whittaker to keep his belt in both of those instances.
And we knew from his debut in 2012 that he would be something special. He has certainly been every bit that. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in two divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Got to think he's going to try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, round one is upon us, and it always feels special and heightened when Robert Whittaker is in there. Not just in Australia, not just in New Zealand. He is one of the most popular fighters on planet Earth. I actually think his approval rating is highest here in the United States of America. That is neither here nor there. Robert Whittaker needs a win, wants to prove that he is still the class of the class when it comes to this middleweight division. Lands to the body there. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Takedown defense holds up. Hook in the clinch there by Whittaker. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Straight punch there again, been there all night.
He's got some hands, man.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Whittaker's strike attempt there is blocked. Front kick from Whittaker.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, Whittaker closes the distance here.
Big double leg, double change.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Chimaev. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, right into mount.
Under 90 seconds to go in the round. Might get the TKO here. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Get that knee in, shrimp.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Explode up. Got a shrimp from there.
He's got to start throwing now.
Final seconds here. Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Whittaker gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head. Nice.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Oh, and he defends another takedown here. I'm not sure when frustration sets in for the wrestler, but... Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Khamzat Chimaev going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Chimaev gets the takedown, could be big here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it. Oh, nice.
Good shot.
90 seconds now to go in round 2. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Whittaker gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. That is as good a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Whittaker's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Chimaev's in half guard now. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev. Making all these shots count.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Whittaker's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, nice elbow.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. Another big takedown.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
45 seconds remain in the round. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, nice job avoiding the damage from that elbow. And there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Chimaev ground and pound from half guard.
Oh.
Nicely done. Chimaev's back in full mount.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Oh, that's tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Oh, hammer fist here by Chimaev. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Chimaev's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Chimaev's now dealing with a cheek cut. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Whittaker. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. Now he's back up.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 59 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker!
Well, he was Australia's first UFC champion, and Robert Whittaker may just be getting going, folks. He has been an absolute force of destruction since moving back up to middleweight, and it is going to take, in all likelihood, a huge effort to